Hey everybody, I'm Mortgage Mo. I'm sitting here today with Pragya. We just had a crazy closing where the client won big, really big, and we ran into everything on this file. From solar panels that the attorneys refused to get the paperwork on, a window that didn't have a point of egress, a borrower that couldn't get to the closing table. Did I forget anything?
No,
I'm pretty sure there was
I
more
think, yeah.
stuff, but that's enough for now. Like
Yeah,
I said, the
those are
client
the
won
main things.
big. So I figured, let's help people out and get our humble brag on. Pragya, why don't you introduce yourself and tell the people who you represented?
Yeah, thank you. So, well, my name is Pragya and I'm a real estate agent with Connie Francisco Real Estate Group. And I represented the buyer in this transaction. And I did not represent the seller. The seller was unrepresented. So during the whole process, I was not only communicating and helping my buyer, but I was also communicating with the seller and guiding him through the process.
Working for
So
free, basically.
yes, working for free basically. But I was doing everything that I needed to do for my buyer to get into that property, which she definitely loved a lot. And it was a great deal.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. I saw the third party report and it looked like the client got some equity. How much equity did they get?
Well, that's a very interesting point to discuss. In today's market, to find a property with equity, built-in equity already in it is very difficult. And my buyer was fortunate enough to get into a property that I believe it has an equity of about almost 150K, which is great. And they bought the property at about 580K. And if you see the third party, um, details of the third party valuation, it is coming to close to 750. So that's really a fantastic deal. And we
So they
had to
got a
do
good deal.
everything. Oh, great, great.
Oh
My
yeah,
clients
over
are
150 grand, that's
absolutely,
life-changing numbers. That's
yes,
generational
that
wealth
is.
creation right there.
Yeah, yeah. If they want to tap into that in next few months and take out equity and invest somewhere else, it's like a game changer for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of profit for sure.
Yep. So I was very happy to be a part of that transaction.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this was a beautiful one.
And yeah, and more your help was great. You guided us through a lot throughout the transaction.
Thanks, it was my pleasure. I was glad to
Yeah.
be part of the team.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Go for it.
Now, you did help our client get into this property with a FHA loan, and
Right.
that too with minimum 3.5% down payment. Now, I believe that you have also helped them save money over the term of the mortgage. So, can you tell me how much money will be they saving in the term of the mortgage and how did you do it?
Okay. So I got them lower than the market rate, which, in all honesty, is something I normally do. That's why my infrastructure is the way it is. Shout out to Legacy Financial.
Yep,
So
definitely.
with the lower rate, they're literally saving over 150 grand over the life of the loan
Wow, that's great. So 150 in equity and 150 saving on the
on the interest.
life of the loan. So that's like $300,000.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that's without hitting him in the head with points too. So
Yep.
we kept the closing costs at minimum because I knew capital was a little bit of an issue.
Yeah,
Speaking of which,
definitely.
the
Mhm.
seller didn't want to pay any commission.
Yeah.
So how did you get paid?
Okay, that's very interesting. The seller didn't want to put the property on the market, wanted to just sell. So my buyer was very interested in this property. So the way we did it, my client, as I said earlier, they had a FHA loan with 3.5%. That is the minimum down payment.
Right.
And and we can understand when somebody is giving a minimum down payment, they definitely doesn't are not in a situation to write a commission check. So that was out of the point. So how we did it is because the seller was not paying, it was the buyer side that I will get paid from.
Right.
So the way we did it is that the way we structured the whole deal, we structured the deal and the loan in such a way that we were able to tap into the equity of the property and leverage that so that we can help our client resolve the situation. So that's what we did. And if you have any questions regarding that, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to Mo. We are always available to help you out. We always come think of a problem as a way to solve it and get things done.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what we do.
Yeah. Yeah. We are
All
more of a
about
problem
teamwork.
solver.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's enough on the file. Do you want to leave a message to the people?
Yeah, I would like to leave just one simple message that buying or selling property is a complex transaction which involves not only the buyer and seller, but it also requires the input and work from different kinds of professionals. So it's a team transaction, it's not a solo transaction. And whenever you are thinking of selling or buying a property, you have to hire the right people to do the work for you. And it starts with a real estate agent and a mortgage lender, because the mortgage lender is the one who approves you for your pre approval if you're buying a property. And that pre approval goes towards the closing of the seller's property. And if you're selling a property, you need a qualified agent who is not only qualified, knows about the market, is caring, but also is a great negotiation expert and is a team player. As a whole, that agent has to be a package in herself or himself, so that they can bring everybody together and keep all the strings together, so that everybody can come to the closing table. So hiring the right agent, hiring the right professionals like lenders like Mohammed, agent like me, and attorneys. There are so many other people like a title company and inspect home inspection people. There are different kinds of professionals that we have to bring in to help close a property. So that's what I would say. So when you are hiring an agent, make sure that agent is backed up with a team of professionals who will work as a team so that your deal doesn't fall through.
Yeah. One wrong person on that team can make a
Everything
big
can go
mess,
wrong.
as we saw.
Yeah,
Not mentioning names, but we know.
yeah. But everybody came through at the end. I'm happy that everybody came through and everything, happened well. It took a little longer than we expected, but at the end, everything came through.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for everybody. Definitely.
Glad they got the house. They won big.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Finally.
All right.
Yeah,
So
it
that's
was a
enough of
great
today's
evening.
humble brag, everybody.
I
I
think
hope
so.
you're the next lucky one.
Yeah, thank you. See you. Bye.